Hi guys, my name's Kira and this is Kira's Book Den. Welcome back for those of you who've come back, and hello and welcome to any new people. My name is Kira and today I'm going to be talking to you about the books I want to try to read in autumn. The book community at large is generally focused on the Northern Hemisphere, which is sure, because most of the world's population is in the Northern Hemisphere, so I understand. But I am getting very frustrated over the lack of Southern Hemisphere representation. We are not going into spring, we're going into autumn, and I'm not in this mood for spring reads at all, and I'm getting very frustrated with all the spring reading ideas. So here's me representing the Aussies and the Kiwis and South Americans, South Africans, wherever you're from in the Southern Hemisphere, to have a go at some autumn reads, because that's what I'm in the mood for. I'm not in the mood for flowery, happy, sunshiny sort of stuff. I'm in the mood for cozy stuff. So this is what I hope to read over the next 3 months. Might not get to all of them, but that's okay. It's just the vibe I'm looking for. There's another thing, a couple others that I've thrown in here that may not be autumn reads specifically, but I've been dying to read them. So let's get started. The first two are both Omegaverse, a cozy Omegaverse. So I'm really new to the Omegaverse idea, so I'm still sort of gaining an understanding of it. I read 2 sports Omegaverse last year. These ones are cozy autumn read ones, and the first one is called Not Your Sugar. I forgot to put the author down for these books. Not Your Sugar, but I'll show you the image anyway, so you'll see it. It's about a packless Omega who's hiding her designation in a sleepy town called Lakeview, and she's built her reputation on making really delicious dough, and she's hiding. She doesn't want mating bonds. She's trying to hide from all that. But then she enters a baking festival and draws the attention of 3 alphas. So there's that one. So that sounds really sweet and fun. And the other one that's Omegaverse, and again, I didn't write down the author name, silly me, and I can't look it up because I'm filming on my phone. Again, I put the picture up, ta-da. It's called A Pack for Autumn. Olive and Amiga girl is the new lighthouse keeper in this small town, and she takes the job because it's the idea of isolation that's what's drawn her to this. But then the town that she's moved to wins a grant for the lighthouse to be restored, and then she's forced to let 3 alpha contractors into her space. So that sounds really fun. I also want to try to read the Honeycrisp Orchard Inn by Valerie Bowman. Come away to the Honeycrisp Orchard Inn, where the air is crisp, the cider is sweet, the foliage is vibrant, and love is always around the corner. Ellie Lawson's city life was treating her just fine until a sour turn of events knocks her out in one fell swoop. Dumped by her boyfriend and fired from her event planning job, she is left with no choice but to return her parents' idyllic inn. To her parents' idyllic inn, nestled within a picturesque Honeycrisp orchard on Long Island. So there's that one. I'm sorry if you can hear someone's doing construction or something outside. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's a bit annoying. It's like drilling or something. Sorry about that. So there's that one. That sounds sweet. I bought this one last year. because I saw some recommendations on BookTube, and I love it. I love the sound of it anyway. Then going to try to start this series and try to read Pumpkin Spice Cafe and Cinnamon Bun Bookstore by Laurie. Laurie Gilmore. I've heard these are really good books. Sort of like Gilmore Girls / steamy romance. So I'm looking really forward to this. The first one is about when Jeannie's aunt gifts her a beloved Pumpkin Spice Cafe. In the small town of Dream Harbour, Jeannie jumps at the chance for a fresh start away from her very dull desk job. Logan is a local farmer who avoids Dream Harbour's gossip at all costs, but Jeannie's arrival disrupts Logan's routine and he wants nothing to do with the irritatingly upbeat new girl except that he finds himself inexplicably drawn to her. So that's that one. And then Cinnamon Bun Bookstore. When a secret message turns up hidden in a bookstore in the Cinnamon Bun Bookstore. Oh, let me start again, shall I? When a secret message turns up hidden in a book in the Cinnamon Bun Bookstore, Hazel can't understand it. As more secret codes appear between the pages, she decides to follow the trail of clues. She just needs someone to help her out. Gorgeous and outgoing fisherman Noah is always up for an adventure, and a scavenger hunt sounds like a lot of fun. Even better that the cute bookseller he's been crushing on for months is one who wants his help. So I've been wanting to start these books for quite a while, and it's the perfect time of year because these two are autumn based. So, ta-da! Fall if you're in the US, I guess. And then these ones, I don't know if this is like autumny or whatever, but it's sort of getting to that sort of time of year in Australia where it's a bit more moody reads, and I'm dying to read The Wolf King. I bought this a while ago and then I misplaced it, and I bought the Night Prince that's up there, and I was like, where the heck did I put this? I had searched and searched and searched, couldn't find it, and I finally found it yesterday, so I'm so excited because damn, I want to read this so much. I'm so excited. It was The Wolf King by Lauren Palphreyman. I don't know how to say her surname. Sometimes these surnames are difficult, but yeah, I'm so excited. And then the last two are just books that I've been dying to read for so long, and I didn't quite fit this one into this month because I've still got A Court of Wings and Ruin. I'm only not quite 200 pages into this one, so it's not going to fit into March like I hoped. And that's The Song of Achilles by Madeline Miller. I've heard how freaking amazing this book is, and I'm really keen to read it. It's like, I love Greek mythology, and I've heard this is like heartbreaking but just amazing, and so I really want to read it. I was going to try and fit it into get one of the Goodreads bookmark challenge things. You know, they sort of fill in with the picture when you complete it, but I'm not going to get there. So that. And finally, this one I've had for quite a few years. Sorry. And I have huge bookshelves with lots of books, and I've been absolutely dying to read it, and it's been shouting at me to read it, and that's The Violinist of Venice, a story of Vivaldi. I love historical fiction. I've been to Venice, and I absolutely love Venice. So historical fiction set in Venice, just fantastic. 1710, so yeah, 17 for the 18th century. I'll tell you, I'll read you the blurb here. It's such a gorgeous cover too. It's just beautiful. Following her mother's death, the one source of joy for Adriana D'Amato is her music. Now 18, she refuses to let her strict father stop her from pursuing her dreams and begins to take secret violin lessons from virtuoso Antonio Vivaldi. Their relationship soon evolves into a passionate and forbidden love affair. For Adriana's father is intent on her marrying a member of the patrician class, and Vivaldi is a man of the church. Their affair must end upon Adriana's marriage, but when Vivaldi is forced to choose between his lover and his music, the repercussions will haunt their lives in ways they never imagined. Spanning more than 30 years, The Violinist of Venice is a story of music and ambition, but most of all, passion. It's just, I can't, I'm so want to read this. So I'm tossing up between, I've got a couple of the ones I got to read for my April challenges, but like after, I don't know, after that or before that maybe, it's very hard to pick which one of these I want to read first. Yeah, so I'm really excited about both of them. So that is my autumn reading hopefuls. Hope some Aussies get some inspiration from this, or Kiwis or South Africans, whatever. I wanted to do something for our hemisphere because, yeah, again, I'm not in the spring mood. We just come out of summer and it's been disgustingly hot. I don't like the heat. I live in Queensland in Australia. It's subtropical. I love it here, but I just do not like the heat, and so I'm really looking forward to the days cooling down. And yeah, so I want to read books that sort of match that sort of vibe. I'm not usually a seasonal reader, but this year I've just been like, oh, enough with the spring recommendations. I'm not into it. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you have any recommendations for autumn reads, please do mention them in the comments. Also like and subscribe, and if you haven't already, and thank you very much, and I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye.